Oh, hi, Jocelyn. Thanks so much for joining me. So I'm not all by myself. I really appreciate it. How you doing? Did you have a good weekend? My weekend was actually very nice. I went out Saturday and got a small fish for my fish tank for my birthday. So that was delightful. Yeah, that's about all I've got. How are you? Hello, third person. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate all the joins, all the watches, because otherwise I'm just talking to myself. And that's not the most fun part of my day. I'm not sure if Z's coming today or not. She may not. Yeah. Hi, Gwen. Thanks for joining. So, what are you all working on today? I am doing a little bit of reading to start with today about, I'm reading A Beginner's Guide to Writing Urban Fantasy, because it was suggested that if the romance was the part of my writing that I wasn't super duper enjoying, maybe instead of paranormal romance, I should make it urban fantasy. So I'm going to look into it a little bit and see if that does in fact seem closer to what I'd like to write. Hi, Exotic Expression Dance Fitness. Thanks for joining us. Getting close to wrap up time, but got a little more writing time in you. Excellent. Jocelyn's working on her usual. I'm not even showing the comments on screen. Sorry. Here we go. Comments on screen. Gwen, what are you working on today? Hoping this is your final go over. I feel like I've fallen into the black hole of never-ending editing. Yes, you can definitely edit too much. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be good enough. That's about all I've got. I totally understand the desire to have everything perfect. But equally, if you're waiting for perfection, you'll never hit publish. So, definite pros and cons. Remember, your next one can be better. Working on the rough draft of book 4. Excellent, Gwen. It's funny, normally I can talk to myself for ages without any problem. And yet, put it live on YouTube and I'm like, frozen. Writing is definitely making me confront my perfectionism. Realizing that is the number one thing holds me back from actually putting this out there. Yeah. Perfectionism is not the good thing that everyone makes it out to be when you're little. Like, everyone's like, oh, they're such a perfectionist. It's not a good thing. We've just got to get it good enough and then get feedback and try again. Because that's how we learn. By making mistakes and moving on. Oh, free writing, yay! I'm sorry if I get lots of beeps. My son is proving that he can do his work at the last possible moment and sending me pictures to prove it. So it's really not. Perfectionism can keep you stuck in one spot for a very long time. Yes, exactly. Hi, Isabella Cox. Thanks for joining us. Yes. Definitely a fool's game. Oh, thank you, Morningstar. And yay, hi, Morningstar. Thanks for joining. Well, we have loads of people this evening or afternoon, whatever time of day it happens to be for you all. Morningstar, what are you working on today? Isabella, what are you working on today? Jocelyn says, hi, everyone. Oh, that's nice. I like this one. Thank you. Yeah, although frankly, I'm looking forward to being able to put the sweaters back in the winter box and get all the nice summer clothes back out. Come on, warmer weather. A murder mystery called Murder on the Tide. That sounds awesome. Are your murder mysteries gruesome and graphic, or like cozy mysteries, Isabella? I like Agatha Christie murder mysteries a lot, but I also read J.D. Robb, and hers are a bit more gruesome. So close to finishing the book to the beta readers. So close. I'm sorry. Apologies for the interruption. Come in. At least. Hello? Hello? Who was knocking on my door? Come in. Unless you're unclothed, in which case don't. Excellent. What's up? Oh, I'm just going to mute for a second. I apologise. I'll be back. Chat amongst yourselves. Sorry about that. Where are we on? Probably more suspense than gruesome. Working back in the office makes me so drained of energy. Yes. Sorry, we were on. I'm so close to finishing the book to the beta readers. Yes, I can understand how I've broken it. Wow, that was weird. I can understand how being back in the office drains you of energy, Morningstar, so it's harder to finish. Discovered Agatha Christie audiobooks with dark screen. Perfect for when you're trying to fall asleep but you want to listen to something. Yep, that sounds good. Yeah, glad to see you making progress, Morningstar. Right, in the spirit of progress, shall we get into our first 20 minutes? I'm going to do a bit more reading. Hope you all can do some form of productive whatever you're doing. And I will see you back here in 20. Good luck, everyone. Oh, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Hi, Megan. And hi, Anne. Megan says she's late but present. That's all good. Anne says, I get to listen in while I do an edit read today since I'm not home for another 30 minutes. Well, you never know. Maybe you'll make it home before our last sprint. Who knows? How did we all do that sprint? I managed to read some of what I was trying to read. Then my child appeared. He says hi with his work that he had not done. So then I had to write out some math questions for him to sit here and do without the calculator. Because I'm a nice mama. Yes, I am.
The opposite.
Yay! Hopefully you can make it. 2 scenes read. Well done. Who else was working? Let's see. Isabella. Exotic Expression Dance Fitness. Jocelyn. Megan. How did we all do? Your child appears too. I'm glad it's not just my child. 311 words. That's awesome, Gwen. Great job. And again, not just mine. That's so nice to know. Get on. Doing social media stuff today, trying to figure out the best way to make the video I want to make. I mean, is it not enough to just work out how to write the book you want to write? You also have to work out videos. It just seems very complicated today, Megan. How's it going for you? Is it seeming less complicated for you? Yes, exactly. Sometimes you just have to say, you know what? Good enough. That's it. Throw it out there, see what the world makes of it, and improve for the next time. Says the person who has yet to finish any books. Oh, yes. So I'm totally the person you should take good advice from. Let's just quit Discord because it keeps beeping at me. Not complicated for you yet, but it is time consuming. Fair enough. Fair enough. I cannot grasp visual media. I struggle enough to describe it with words, let alone actually doing pictures. So I will finish and get one published. You are correct. It's just taking a very long time because I don't yet feel like I've quite found exactly what I want to be doing. So, but I will definitely get there. Oh, Megan! Megan formatted her book today for publishing and is feeling accomplished. That is awesome. That is so exciting. I'm just going to be all excited about your book for a while because mine isn't in an exciting place. So I'm just going to piggyback on your excitement. That's my plan. Yeah. Who else? Jocelyn. Have we heard from Jocelyn? Morning Star, yep. Right? Isn't it exciting? I put it into my Kindle app with a cover and everything. Oh, you almost cried? Wow. The self-control, Megan. I'm just... Are you going to buy a print copy? Are you going to do a print copy and buy yourself a print copy so that you've got like a print copy to put on your bookshelf? Because honest to God, half of me is like, that is for like the real authors, like if it was my book. But then you should totally do it because, oh my God, it's a real book and it's going to be published and you should have it on your bookshelf. So yes. So you're going to do that. Oh, right. Oh, yes. You were going to celebrate something else recently. And I'm not sure if you ever found what you were going to celebrate with. So how are you going to celebrate the launch of your book, Megan? I feel like it should be a big thing. Right. You shall. And we shall be extremely proud of you. I compile from Scrivener and sent to my tablet to read as either EPUB or on the Kindle app. It's crazy having that format. Oh, I still have the ticker on. Let's take that away. There we go. Getting sushi from your favourite place. Oh, that's awesome, Megan. Yay. What a great way to celebrate. Yay! I'm so glad you have your celebration for this worked out. Are you also going to spend all day refreshing the page to see if you get any sales and downloads and things? Because I know a lot of authors spend their launch day doing that. Do your work. Him, not you. This is obviously our chatting time. Although, I think we're about ready to go for another 20. I'm still reading this. Fair enough. Yeah. I am still reading through The Beginner's Guide to Urban Fantasy. I've reached the description of what goes into the second act. This is quite a nice thing. Oh, guide. That's the word. Quite a nice guide. Because while it mentions the hero's journey and all that, it does point out that in urban fantasy, no reader will blink an eye if you begin with action rather than introducing the ordinary world. So it's always nice to have it come from people who clearly know what they're talking about. Oh, that would be nice too. If it's a virtual party, can you drink virtual champagne? Stay away from the reviews, have a friend read them. That is such a good idea. Yes. Megan has lots of practice at this. Excellent. Right. I am going to head us into our next 20 so that this can get back on with his work. Yes, he can. And I will see you all in 20. I hope you do great things. Bye-bye. Hello. Oops. Press the wrong buttons. Hello, lovely people. How did we do that time round? I pretty much got to the end, or I certainly got to the where they're wrapping it all up of the urban fantasy. Yeah. How did you all do? Exotic Expression went to take a stretch break. Thank you very much, Z. I miss you. Stuck with work, but I had to pop in. I wish my writing bestie a happy day. I have had a very happy day, thank you. It's been awesome. Oh, Gwen, you are doing all the writing this evening. Excellent, well done. 474 words. Anne is on her way home. Hopefully we'll meet us for our last sprint. Hey Jocelyn, how are you getting on? Stop. Is there cake involved in my evening? There is no cake involved at this point in my evening, but there was cake earlier in the day. My character loves architecture, but I don't, so I'm searching up the right words. See, I think that's just, it's a little bit of masochism in a writer to go, I know nothing about this. My character is going to love that thing. Like that, or you just love learning new things. Yay, cake! I like to share cake. My youngest was very sad this morning because it was my birthday and not his birthday. So I promised I'd share my cake with him. He ate the icing and threw the cake on the floor. Toddlers, hey, what can you do? Right? Cake is just great. Oh. Ooh, I beg pardon for the yawns again. It is 10 o'clock at night. I'm ready for bed. You need to go to bed now. You're just done for the day now. Your pad would be off now anyway, so go to bed. Go to sleep. Okay. Bye, Z. I actually brought them presents just because I went around the shop and there were little cars there, and my youngest really is enjoying playing with the little cars at the moment, so I bought them a little car each and then a pack of cars. And so, yeah, they got to play with some cars and then fight over the cars, because that's what you do when Mummy buys you things. You fight over them. Do you reckon? I don't know, look at that face. That blinking says he's nearly asleep, but he doesn't want to be. So he's going to prove that he's big boy and he can stay up late.
Really, I just went and did get my work done, so I don't have to do it later.
It's too late, dude. Bed. Go. Be gone. Yeah.
I just say for this.
No. Go. I've got your paper. Put your pen down. Away. And go to bed. And I'll see you in the morning. Is that everyone coming?
I need to feed the animals still.
Did you not see it? Go into it. Go. Say bye, everyone.
Bye.
See? I'm polite. Yeah. Where were we? Other than me parenting live on YouTube. Because who doesn't want to see that, right? I think I might do some brainstorming in our next sprints. Might brainstorm a bit for my book one and see what I'd change if I was going to make it urban fantasy, what bits I'd develop and what bits I wouldn't. Have a bit of a think about that. Thank you, Morningstar. You're making me feel much more normal today. How are the rest of us getting on? I know Gwen is doing some excellent writing, excellent wording. C is working. Oh, I'm yawning. Beg pardon. Megan, how is your video going? If you're still here. Who else did we have? Jocelyn, how's it going? Isabella, how are you getting on, Isabella? If you're still here. It doesn't show me who's here and who's not, so who knows? Ooh. So apparently, like I thought, the thing that puts your urban fantasy into paranormal is if the romance is like the major plot. So all the world building's the same and plot points and whatnots are very similar. But it's all about how big the romance is. And I think definitely for book one, the romance is just not the major plot. So I think I'm going to deliberately sideline it a bit more. Or at least in my head sideline it a bit more, because I think on the page it already kind of is. And stop trying to make it bigger. Yeah, that's my plan. Right. Is everyone ready for our final sprint? Our final 20 minutes productive time. It's definitely my final 20 minutes productive time of the day, because I'm going to fall asleep after it. So, everyone ready? Final 20 minutes. Let's see if we can get all of the focus and whatnots and all of that out. I'll see you all in 20 minutes. Good luck, everybody. Welcome back. Who have we got with us still? We have Z, who is trying super hard not to do her job. We have Jocelyn, whose brain is not helping her today. My brain, on the other hand, just did stuff. I don't know what happened. Apparently thinking about not having to have the romance at least frees up my creativity a little bit, because I just wrote loads of notes about how I can fix book 1 and make it less sucky. So, yay! Now all I have to do is actually do all those changes and then see if I think it is less sucky. Yeah, that's it. That's just minor, right? Oh, it's sad when the jobber comes back. I feel for all of us on that. I have been working really hard this week at setting alarms. So I discovered, because the Pomodoro app on my phone never really worked for me, which was very annoying. But I've found an app on my PC. It's called Alarms and Clock. And literally you just press the start button and start typing alarms and it'll come up with it. And so I've got a 5-minute alarm and a 25-minute alarm, which is exactly the same as Pomodoro. But when it's on my computer in front of me, for some reason it works better. So I'm working for 25 minutes and then giving myself a 5-minute break. And that's working to keep me focused for the last couple of days. So, woo. Now I just need to add in some writing time. Z says, yay. Miko, Ali, yay. Gwen, you have been just all the wording today. That's just awesome. Well done. I know, right? No sucking books. Gwen is doing amazing, right? Yeah. So, I don't have any dance music. Like, see. Oh no, Megan, I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't know where that would be. It seems okay here today. But that is amazing. I'm so glad. I'll have to try and have a look at it. Is that on TikTok? Am I going to have to go on? You know what you could do? You could post a link to it in our group chat, and then I won't have to actually go on TikTok. I can just click through that instead of going and hunting you up on TikTok. Yay, if they started talking, Gwen, that's amazing. I love when characters talk to you. It's so much easier than trying to force them to do the things. Right? TikTok seems to be doing amazing. Was it last year, beginning of last year, people were some of the authors were like, I've heard TikTok can be good. Maybe I'll have a look at it. And a year later, so many people are just making all their money through it. And getting all the book money through TikTok advertising. I'm sorry, guys. We're at we're at 10:30 and my brain has just gone, oh, it's nap time, bye. So words no longer coming out properly. You must all word for me now. Like you haven't been all evening. I'm so glad you'll come and keep me company on a Tuesday. It really helps that you don't make me sit here and talk to myself all evening and you chat to me. It does. It's all about balance, isn't it, T? But it's all about the marketing. Other than the balance. Yes, you have to have books. But if you have books and no marketing, they're not going to do anything for you either. So I think the marketing's almost more important than the writing. That's not going to mean I spend more time doing it than I do the writing. but I might potentially outsource it to someone much better at it than me. That's my plan. Don't forget to thumbs up, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Gwen needs to finish the thought, then work on her ads after dinner. They do go in hand together. They do. But I know there are some great writers who just don't make very much money because they don't do the marketing. But they write great books. So, whereas I know that there are also some authors who have written less than great books who have made lots of money because they're amazing at the marketing. If you find that faster way of doing them, Megan, please share it with everyone. We will all be very happy to hear. But I just want to watch all your videos and see what you're doing. Yes, send me screenshots. Right, everyone, I'm going to go away. I'm going to go to bed. You should all go and make dinner. Have your fun evenings. Do your fun stuffs. And I will see you all Saturday without Z because she is busy. So if anyone would like to join me, I will remember this time to put a link in the Facebook group. And anyone who would like to can join me on screen, show their faces, and chat with me on Saturday afternoon. Otherwise, I will see you all here on Saturday. Have a lovely week. And yeah, that's it. Bye-bye all. Thank you so much for joining me. I have to find my going away video. Hang on. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.